I'm gonna rant about something that I'm gonna make it short and sweet, real short and real sweet. Humble people versus egotistical people, and in terms of muscle and strength. Okay, I'll really create a very small window of people for this. Meaning, I've come across a lot of people over the years in the fitness world who had extraordinary talent, were extremely strong, extremely good at what they did, or are still doing. Like the best around at it, in fact. And those people, I really admired them for more reasons than they're just their ability. I admired them for the way they carried themselves and the way they talked about themselves. They only talked about themselves when asked. Meaning, they weren't kind of going around in your face about how great they are, how great their lift is, how strong they are. I don't even remember this one particular guy named Lloyd, who is a master's competitor in powerlifting at the time. I'm talking about a guy 150 pounds who was deadlifting well into the 500s, squatting well into the 500s, and I would, on occasion, spot him doing triples with like 400 some odd pounds. This is a guy 150 pounds. Never once did I ever hear Lloyd being braggadocious, or bragging about his ability. He was very much a professional, obviously worked very hard at it, just had a good head on his shoulders, and a tremendous work ethic. And that's the type of guy I wanted to follow. That's the type of guy I wanted to admire, hold on a pedestal. Then he had these other guys at the gym that kind of spent a majority of their time socializing, and within that socializing, they must have said the word I and me and look what I did and guess what I have, and I'll tell you, man, there's two types of people in that regard. There's people that brag about how talented they are when they're really not that talented, and then there's people with loads of talent that are really kind of like, they kind of brush it off, kind of like, nah, it's, thanks, I appreciate that, but nah, not really. Another real quick example would be the guy that we train with. This guy's about 150 pounds soaking wet with rocks in his pockets. He's flipping 80 to 100 pound kettlebells around like they're made out of styrofoam. Ones that I'm struggling with doing stuff, he makes it look effortless. But he's not braggadocious about it. He only does those things when asked. And he's not a show off in any way. He's very gifted, very talented, works very hard at what he does. And I think in doing that, they don't feel any need to push it in your face or to talk about themselves, to make themselves look better. Their actions speak louder than words, kind of thing, all right? So, rant over, kind of a subdued rant. I didn't want to scare the people around us. And maybe you know some people that have amazing talents and talk very little about themselves, and other people who are kind of missing the boat and seem to always have something to say about themselves. Coach Chris, Team Critical Bench, leave some comments below for us. We'll see you again real soon.